Hey, how's it going today?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with John. Who is this, though?
Hey, John, this is Linda with Franchise Butler. Do you remember filling out a form for franchise options?
Yeah, I do actually.
Awesome. So, what do you do for work right now?
Yeah, I actually run a marketing and AI solutions company.
Oh, that's cool. Have you run any other businesses before?
Yeah, I have before.
Nice. So, here's how it works. We'll first analyze industries, check territories, and gather more info to figure out what fits best. Then, we'll present options from our 700 plus franchises. Does that make sense, or do you have any specific questions?
That makes sense. What exactly are you guys? Are you guys like franchise brokers? What exactly is this?
Yeah, we're kind of like franchise matchmakers. We help connect people to franchise opportunities that meet their needs. We have a selection of over 700 options from 40 different industries, all with solid track records. So, where were you thinking of starting this business?
I was thinking Detroit, Michigan. What options do you guys have out there?
Got it, Detroit. We'll check out the options for you. Quick question though, how much cash do you have on hand to invest in this business?
I got about 200,000 in cash right now.
Perfect, that works. So, are you open to a conversation with John to dive deeper into this?
Um, yeah. What times are available?
Great. What time zone are you in?
I'm in Eastern time zone.
Cool. How about tomorrow at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., or 4 p.m. for a quick call?
Um, 4 p.m. would work.
Awesome. So, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, John will give you a quick call. Does that time work 100% for you?
Yeah, that works 100%. Is it just a phone call?
Yes, it's just a quick phone call about the process. Thanks, John. Looking forward to it.
Cool. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Talk to you soon. Bye.
So, as you saw from that audio clip, that was a prime example of an AI actually booking someone in and qualifying them versus disqualifying them. That script is completely interchangeable, and that's actually the best part about the AI. So, I'm going to go through all the different efficiencies and all the benefits of actually using a voice AI. And I'll even tell you the negatives so you know what's the possible negatives for using this. So it's actually really simple. So you can see right here, we have a simple diagram, right? And we have it being able to, as the simple terms, initiate a call, whether it's outbound or whether it's inbound, and it'll actually qualify those leads. So it'll check in and say, hey, do you qualify for this? Do you qualify for this? They don't actually qualify, it'll disqualify them. So you don't have to waste your time with random tire kickers. And now you know, hey, I should follow up with this lead, or hey, I should cut out this lead and not ever follow up with them again. So you're also probably wondering, hey, what even is voice AI? And what it really is, it's an AI solution that'll talk on the phone, just like you saw in that example, and it'll book people in. And this isn't just used for this industry, this is used for a multitude of different industries, whether it's real estate, franchise brokers, home improvement, many more. It actually fits into every industry just because of how interchangeable it actually is. So you can use this for yourself, or you can even use it for the people that you're helping set up a franchise. And that's the best part about it. So you're probably wondering, how is this even useful for you? So I'm gonna go through all the different use cases that you can use for yourself. Now, one of the main ways is just disqualifying tire kickers, because we both know the most important thing in your business model is efficiency. And if you're not efficient with your time and you just start talking to tire kickers, you start talking to people that are gonna waste your time, then it's never worth it. So the main point is to disqualify those junk leads or junk people that you don't ever wanna talk to, right? That's one way. The second way is it'll actually book those people in that are qualified onto your calendar. So it'll send them scheduling, it'll send them reminders. You can even set up reminder calls. You can even follow up with them with the AI and say, hey, you had missed their appointment, and it'll actually recognize, hey, this person was a no-show. We're gonna follow up on them because they didn't show up. So that's another great point. Another way is answering questions. So we know in the franchise industry that there's so many different things that these people need to know about the entire process, because it's not just a 1 month process. It's a long, dragged out process to make sure they know exactly what they're getting into. So what the AI can do is inform them about the entire process, tell them, hey, this is going to happen here. Hey, this is going to happen here. And that's the best part about it, because then you don't have to be saying the same thing over and over every single day. The AI can just tell these people and they'll know exactly what's going on. The next part is handling just generic routine tasks. So you can send API requests and you can send that to your CRM and you can update the CRM based on customer information, whatever they tell you. It'll auto add notes. It'll auto add all that information. So you don't even have to when scheduling that initial appointment. And not even just that, it can be useful for later appointments if you really wanted to. Another thing is customer service. It'll inform them, it'll provide them with assistance, it'll resolve some different issues, and it'll handle all of that customer service for you no matter what. Another way is just generic improving your efficiencies. So all of these things compiled together are going to save you hours on end every single week because of the random loss of waste of time of doing all these generic tasks. And generic tasks, we both know, they're a waste of time. So let's just help you out and cut all that all out. So you're also probably wondering like, hey, is this really expensive? Because I would assume it's really expensive, but actually it's not. If you're using a virtual assistant in your business, it's actually gonna lower your costs and you're gonna be able to allocate your budgets a lot more effectively. So the pros, you're gonna have a lot more cost savings. Number two, you're gonna reduce your human resources, so you don't need to rely on a bunch of virtual assistants that are just gonna be like, hey, my power's out, hey, I'm sick today, hey, I got to take today off. The AI doesn't take any days off. It works 24/7 around the clock, and that's the best part about it. Not even just that, because you're saving money, your bottom line revenue is gonna increase a lot more because of the efficiencies and because you're saving money. Now, one of the negatives is the setup cost. Obviously, it's not an easy system to build out, but once it's built out, all your costs are going to be a lot more effectively budgeted. And there is a little bit of training required. A virtual assistant, you got to inform them about everything. With the AI, you just need to tell it, hey, this is what you should do. These are your objection handles, and it'll do it right every single time. So the key features to actually using an AI is a couple different things. It can make 10,000 calls every single minute. So if you want to reactivate a bunch of old customers, you can do that pretty much instantaneously. Another thing is it'll answer and call 24/7 around the clock. So if you have random customers that are reaching out to you at like 10 o'clock p.m., 9 o'clock at night, and you're just like, hey, I don't even want to talk to you, but I have to answer the phone. Well, the AI can actually answer those phones, book them in if they're qualified. So that'll save you so much time. And not even just that, it has real voice recognition to actually understand what these customers are saying and what these customers are asking. So it doesn't just go through a random script, it'll actually answer their questions seamlessly. So here's an example of someone that we worked with, and we actually implemented the voice AI for them, and we made 2,000 outbound calls for their business. That 2,000 calls brought in 30 new appointments from a reactivation campaign. So these are old leads they weren't even using, and we just reactivated them for them, and it brought in 30 new appointments. And these are 30 fresh, qualified appointments. They're probably not being spammed as much because they're a lot older, so they're really good leads usually, right? And not even just that, it actually brought in one closed deal from that reactivation campaign. And now 2,000 outbound calls is actually really cheap compared to a virtual assistant. You don't have to train them, you don't have to teach them. The AI just does it for you. So if you need more appointments on your calendar, all you do is just click a button. Cool, now you got more appointments within a couple hours. So it may sound like too, this is gonna be a long, super long process to actually build out this AI. Well, it's actually not as long as you would think. You just need to assess the needs. You need to figure out, hey, I wanna build this bot, I wanna build this bot, because a reactivation bot is a little bit different than a no-show bot. And a no-show bot is a little bit different than a new leads bot, and it has all those different features, right? So we need to figure out exactly what type of bot you guys would need, and then from there, we would make the provider. So we would be your provider if you wanted to go with us, and we have pretty good solutions to say the least. So we would then, after building it out, we would train your staff, teach them how to use it, because like I said, once it's built out, all you need to do is click a button, and you're automatically making the calls. So we would train you and your staff on exactly how to kind of utilize the actual AI so that when you do have it, you know how to use it, you make sure everything works perfectly. And then from there, it's a smooth transition and immediate benefits because all you do is click a button and you're already calling. To get the actual AI set up, it's a couple steps in the process. We need to monitor the performance. We need to figure out feedback from you guys and your customers. We need to actually update the AI system, and we need to make sure that we're innovating on top of it every single day, because you can use the data from the first day or the first week, but if you're not using the longevity data to actually improve each little percentage, it's not worth it, right? So the ultimate goal is to improve it percentage by percentage on a daily basis to maximize that efficiency from the AI. So ultimately, if you're really looking to get this AI set up for yourself, feel free to reach out. We can actually implement it in 7 days or less for you or your firm or whatever company that you're using. If you did want to reach out, all you need to do is go to our school community, and we have a completely free school community. You can see it right there, and you'll join in there. And then from that, there's a booking link in there. So just book a call, and you'll book with me directly right now. So I'll meet with you, I'll show you exactly what you need to do, and I'll help you out. Not even just that, in that school community, it's a ton of free value on different AI tools that we're using and that we've helped implement